Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Morgan and I'm going to talk about today my progress in the Penn Veterinary Technician program. So a little bit of background information. I am in this program through my work, so they pay for it, so I'm not paying for it. I do have to finish it by, I believe I lose access in January of 2024, so I do have a time limit. Yeah, and currently I am in the process of waiting for my paperwork to be processed and finalized before I can start my externship, my first one. So, kind of a background information of where I am. But I have it pulled out on my phone here just so I can kind of talk about my experience. So starting off, looks like we have English composition. I guess that's another part I should probably mention. Well, I do have a bachelor's in biology, so there's a lot of classes that I have to skip. Luckily, because I don't know how I would have did it. Like, I didn't have to take biology in the first semester. So same thing here, I didn't have to take English composition because I already had those credits that transferred over, so that was pretty cool. So then I had veterinary office management and skilled people. So that class, because I've been working as a receptionist for the past like 2.5 years now, that I'm pretty familiar with how a vet clinic works and like the ins and outs, how we have to have an exam and like things like that. And the basics of how to talk to people and you have to adjust in situations, like certain situations you can't be like laughing, you finish your appointment and then you have to switch to like a kitten appointment or something, be all happy for them, things like that. And I do have room to improve, but I know how to handle my angry clients as well, like you want to listen to them, things like that. So that class was pretty easy for me. There was a paper at the end that asked about communication styles. I mean, I still did good on it. I got like a B, but it was kind of annoying. Mathematical applications. That was pretty easy. I don't really have anything to say to it. Pretty easy. And then medical nursing. I was real excited for this class because this is my first like technician class. Like legit medical stuff. I thought it was very interesting. And it is cool working at a vet clinic and then learning this stuff. It's like I'm actually seeing like the practical, or not practical, it's the opposite. I don't know, just like the textbook, like how it's supposed to be and like why and things like that. And I'm like, I don't know, it's helping me be able to make connections because I already see it on a daily basis and things like that. So it's kind of cool to have like the why behind it and make connections when I'm at work. Medical mathematics, that's fine. I get a little bit confused about like the concentrations and volumes and like how to do that, but I always had that problem. Like I had to be like studying in chemistry when I was doing my bachelor's, so you'll get there though, it's fine. I did get a good grade. And then pharmacology, I thought that was so interesting. Like I was so excited for that class, but I was also a little bit nervous because you start reading it, and rightfully so, there's so much stuff that you need to know. So I was like taking notes and I was like studying like crazy. And I was freaking out about the proctor because I didn't have to take a proctored exam yet because I got to skip biology. And I don't know if there's any other ones that have a proctored exam, but I skipped them. So I never had a proctored exam before, so this was going to be my first time. And I was like freaking out because I almost had the fear, like once we went curbside online in college when I was getting my bachelor's, it's like the tests were never the same. It was just a different vibe, like someone watching me, I guess, like I just had like major anxiety about like they're gonna think I'm cheating. It was I'm not, but I'm like freaking out. So I took it, and I was also like waiting for it to be like specific drugs, like what are the side effects and things like that. It was a lot more broad than I expected, which was good. I don't know, I did really good on it. I got an 85, which I'm very happy about, considering how scared I was, and I did completely forget one answer to a question. But I was very happy about it, and yeah, now I'm just waiting for my paperwork to process, so I guess I'll update you on my externship when I'm done with that. But just wanted to do a quick little video talking about my experience with the second semester of the online Penn Vet Technician program. I don't really want to say like exact dates and things like that because I don't have them, but according to my plan, I should be done with the whole program by the end of the year. So I am on track for my schedule, so let's just see how this goes. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!